our election team had predicted the victories of Democratic incumbent Susie Lee in her House race against April Becker and Republican challenger Adam Laxalt in the nation's most watched Senate race against Democratic incumbent Catherine Cortez Masto. Lee, the incumbent, won re-election by about a 4-point margin, while Senator Cortez Masto won re-election by a very slim 0.9 margin. This came as a surprise, as historically speaking, the president's party loses seats in both chambers of Congress. In other words, a red wave should have reached the Silver State, but this was not the case. The victory by Susie Lee came by no surprise, as she held a rather decent incumbency advantage in past election cycles and benefited from the perks that come with this, such as high campaign funds and greater name recognition. The victory of Catherine Cortez Masto came as a huge surprise, as she faced a quality challenger in Adam Laxalt, who held office as former Attorney General of Nevada. The perks of being an incumbent may have aided Cortez Masto. She received several endorsements and visits from prominent Democratic politicians, including former President Barack Obama. The value of incumbency hasn't been great as of recent election cycles, but it seems to have gotten Cortez Masto and Lee over the hump.
As a whole, Republicans seem to have underperformed across the country. Traditionally, midterm elections are supposed to be when the president's party loses a sizable amount of seats in both the House of Representatives and the Senate. Many top leaders had their eyes set on the Senate seat in Nevada, as well as Nevada 3rd House District. The victory of Catherine Cortez Masto gave Democrats control of the U.S. Senate for another 2 years. On the other hand, despite the victory from Susie Lee, Republicans won the control of the House, although by a slim margin. Although there still remains some results from the districts across the country, it is estimated that they will only have an 8 to 10 seat advantage, with the Senate runoff in Georgia on December 6th and the control of the Senate already in Democratic hands. The main question is whether they will have 51 seats or 50, with having 50 seats reserved by President Harris.
National trends in this midterm election. Democrats kept control of the Senate and now lose many seats in the House, as normally predicted. Also, Nevada has a big Latino population, and many thought that these voters would decisively drift away from the Democratic Party, but this election showed us that they are not a homogeneous bloc. However, something that doesn't fit the national trends is the fact that Nevada elected a Democratic senator, but also at the same time they elected a Republican governor. So there was some ticket splitting, a phenomenon that has become less prevalent in recent elections, including this.
With Lee's victory, the Democratic Party maintains a key battleground district in the Silver State. The district has a representative who will fight for abortion rights and work on mitigating the effects of inflation. The win of Catherine Cortez Masto not only secures Democratic control on the Senate, but gives pro-choice advocates a sign of relief, as the chances of Republicans passing restrictive abortion laws have become significantly tougher. As we move on into the 118th Congress, the Democratic Party will look to build on their victories as we move on into the 2024 presidential election.